Okay, good evening all. Welcome to the Salary Commission meeting set this Thursday, December 2nd, 2021. It's a few minutes after 6 o'clock and we're going to get started. This is going to be a public hearing this evening at this meeting. But first, let's go ahead and have the roll call. Ms. Weaver, will you do that for us, please?
Of course. Commissioner Hampton.
Present.
Commissioner Horde.
Present.
Commissioner Ben.
Present.
And Commissioner Poston.
It appears that Mr. Poston is absent. And can we get a motion to excuse his absence from one of our other commissioners, please?
I motion to excuse his absence from our meeting.
And is there a second?
I second.
Okay, we have a motion to excuse Commissioner Poston's absence with a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, let's go ahead and vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Wonderful. Okay, so our first action item tonight is the approval of our November 8, 2021 meeting minutes. I've reviewed it. I have no changes, questions, or amendments. Commissioner Bean, any changes, questions, or amendments on the minutes from our last meeting?
I have none.
Okay, Commissioner Horde?
I have none.
Okay, so then we will need a motion, please, to approve the minutes as drafted.
I motion to approve the November 8th meetings as drafted.
And can I have a second, please?
I second.
All right, we have a motion with a second to approve the minutes from our last meeting, which was November 8, 2021. Is there any discussion?
None.
Hearing none, seeing none. Let's go ahead and vote on whether or not to approve them. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Minutes are approved. All right, we are now at the public hearing section of our meeting, and I am going to defer to Ms. Warrington to provide a summary, and then we can go ahead and open the public hearing to see if there's anyone who wants to join us and have comment.
So you're opening the public hearing now.
So I am going to officially open the public hearing now.
Okay, I'm just going to do a really brief recap of what the commission has done as far as work this year. And I want to thank you guys all for coming to the meetings and participating and creating some great dialogue. So there were two tasks at hand that the commission reviewed. One was looking at the mayor's salary for 2022. We looked at comparable cities. We looked at a couple of different other issues like cost of living increases and local jurisdictions, salaries. And the commission recommendation is to follow what the non-represented staff of the city are getting for 2022, which is a 5.67 cost of living increase. This was approved in the budget process earlier or later in November for non-represented staff, and it represents 90% of our CPIW for Seattle Bellevue area from June to June. That would equate the mayor's salary to be $114,000, $123.60 annually. The second action item was city council salaries. The same methodology was used to analyze their salaries and make a recommendation. The commission discussed at length the need for recording meetings and inputting that, and for the reason of transparency, the commission is deciding they want to recommend the monthly stipend for 4 meetings a month at $80 a month, in addition to a cost of living increase similar to the mayor's and the non-represented staff of 5.67. In order to make the number a little rounder, the commission is recommending $596 per month plus $80 per month stipend, up to 4 meetings per month. This is the 2 issues that the commission will be deciding on tonight. Unless there is any public that are wanting to comment at this time, I will hand it back over to Commissioner Hampton.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for the presentation. So I'm looking and I don't see any members of the public that have joined us. Ms. Weaver, can you, since you're acting as admin, would you please double check and make sure that we're not missing anyone?
I know that Anya is monitoring the Zoom. We haven't had anyone write in or email, or there's no comments that haven't been represented tonight from the clerk's office.
Okay. All right. And we even allowed for a little bit extra time to get started tonight. So I'm going to assume, and hopefully this is a proper assumption, that if they wanted to join us, that they would be here. Of course, we would welcome any member of the public who wanted to share their voice and their concerns and their comments in this process. However, I don't see any. Ms. Weaver, you've confirmed that you don't see any. Ms. Warrington, do you see any?
No.
Okay. With that, I'm going to believe that we do not have any comment from the public. And therefore, I'm going to now close the public hearing. And we now have the procedural process in place where we have discussed and allowed for public comment. However, there has been none. So at this point, I believe proper process now is to ask for any new business. And if none, we can adjourn our meeting. Is there any new business from any of the commissioners that you'd like to address?
None from
None.
me.
No? Okay, great. Any administrative things that we need to address, Ms. Weaver?
None from the clerk's office. Thank you.
Okay, great,
Motions to approve these.
great. Okay, so the last part of completing our process is to have a motion. I will need that from one of the commissioners to approve the summary so that the salaries can go into effect as follows for both the mayor and for the city council, but we're going to ask for 2 separate motions. First, for the mayor, that his salary be increased by 5.67% starting in 2022. Let's handle them one at a time. So we need a motion to accomplish that.
So I will make a motion for Commissioner Hampton to file an annual salary of $114,123.60 per year for the mayor of the city council. I mean, for the mayor with the city clerk.
Okay, wonderful. And can I get a second, please?
I second the motion.
Great. Thank you. We have a motion to increase the mayor's salary as stated. And a second, is there any discussion? Hearing none, let's vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes. Wonderful, thank you. The second motion that we need is to adjust the base salary of the Lake Stevens City Council members based on the 5.67% non-represented cost of living increase for a total rounded up by 2 pennies to $596 with an additional allowance for 4 meetings at $80 per meeting. If I could have a motion for that, please.
I motion that we adjust the Lake City's city council members' base pay to a rounded $596 and to allow them to claim $80 per meeting up to 4 meetings a month.
Okay, very good. And that to be submitted to the city clerk.
Yes, please submit that to the city clerk.
Thank you. And can I get a second, please?
I second.
All right, wonderful. We have a motion and a second to increase the Lake Stevens City Council members' base pay to a rounded $596 a month with an additional $80 per meeting with a maximum of 4 meetings to be claimed each month. Do we have any further discussion?
No.
No, hearing none. Let's go ahead and take our vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, seeing none, motion carries. Thank you very much. All right, I will ask once again, is there any other things that we need to address? Any new business? Ms. Warrington, do you have any further business for us to attend to?
No, like I said before, thank you again to the commission, your guys' time and energy with this fall and getting it done and swiftly, and appreciate it. It's been a pleasure, and welcome aboard, Katie.
Yep. And likewise, we very much appreciate you. And also, Ms. Weaver, the new addition to our group, we appreciate you and all that you do for us as well. I wish all of us a wonderful holiday season. Thank you also very much for your steadfastness and your diligence in helping accomplish this work. And with that, we have concluded our business for this season. Would someone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I motion we adjourn.
All right, may I have a second, please?
I second that.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Seeing none, hearing none, motion passes. We are adjourned. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Aye.